In terms of biting and stealing of lyrics,
something back.
I don't entertain those things. I don't want to be part of those things. I don't want to associate myself with the words about to say as long as my song is not beating like a sharp.
Mostly these chants come from like parties.
For instance, when you look at the word shaya, that's a word that's used like in clubs to vibe the crowd.
I've had scenarios where songs were produced, lyrics were added based on chants heard in the clubs by those producers. Then the MC that almost, you know, gave birth to that comes back and says, no, but hang on, this is my thing.
You can never say that, you know. It's like even yebo. I mean, I can also say yebo. Like now, like you can even hear maybe one affair. It's just words that you play around with, so you can't necessarily say.
I've seen party chants normally end up on songs, but I used it as a strategy so my presence can be felt at parties even though I'm not emceeing to hype people up. So I take the party chants into music or I create my own. So even though I'm not there emceeing, people can still feel my presence through my music.
Well, you see, the power of social media when it comes to iPiano is well documented because all of a sudden people were able to record themselves at parties, events where some of these songs are playing, singing along to the song or creating a chant as they go in that vibe. And those clips have gone viral.
Hello. Sanbonan. It's just like that. It's all those chants.
So you get cases where everybody is claiming the joint, like, hey, nah, you know, because it belongs to the street, you know. So that's the one thing about it. But that's one thing also you gotta respect is that it was born in the streets, it belongs to the streets, you know, and let it live in the streets.
Eish, the vulgar part, my friend. Yeah, yeah. The language still says, "No, baby, are you coming? I want." Are you coming? In some cases, man, such words aren't needed in a song.
I think for my side, vulgar it's a catchy vibe.
Ish, you know what?
That's no problem because we know that we South African and the vulgar is our #1.
No. All I can say is people were listening to hip hop, were listening to Tupac, even your Nicki Minaj's are calling it. Yeah, well. Mina the way ngibona ngakhona ne lezi vulgar angizidlala ngifuna ukukhuluma manje ate ngaruhana mara not everyone not kufela baruhana
Amapiano la ane vulgar like angwasebenzisi at all. You understand? Angikhona ukuthi ngiwasebenzisi.
The vulgar lyrics is a shock factor.
Well, to me, if ever I was a director of music or whatever the case might be, I'll take Amapiano out.
Guys, we cannot help it, right? Finally, we got it. Because of Sister Tuare, people are recognizing us. Guys, because we're not recognizing us, that's why we're like, your shit are equal, and you're like, yes, I'm like, yay.
Oh, Plans of Peace,
Definitely quite. There was also like it was pretty vulgar, and Oskid would know because he had a few songs like that were weird.
This is what is trending in the streets.
See, these things, they sound more harsher in vernac than in English. Like sex, I can say sex on TV, but I can't exactly find a word that's so to Zulu now. Quickly off the top of my head,
what is happening right now, it's what we did 25 years ago.
I feel people are making a big fuss out of it because this is not, it didn't come with our culture, you know, it has always been there from the day you study hip hop.
Everyone who got into la vulgar over I don't know.
I think it started out very vulgar. I think right now it's taken a turning point where people consider what they're about to say more than what they did before.
If you think about it, if you're going to learn a language, what is the first word they're going to teach you? A vulgar word.
If I put my artist freedom of expression cap on, I'll say, you know, whatever tickles the nation.
That's fine. But
Get it.
You get it?
I do get it.